pretty something, alright. Well, here's another beautiful decision. What do you guys think of that? I don't know if we'll be coming home with this or not, but she is sure cool. We're trying to figure out how to get it out of here. It's buried back here. Road's that way. Welcome back, everybody. We are northbound and down. We've got a trailer behind us and a fully loaded truck bed. And I got a bunch of stuff here. And we're going to pick up another van that I've been in the works with for a little while now that I was supposed to have bought some parts off of. I wanted to do an intro now because I'm not sure how much filming I'll actually get done at the property where the van is located. I've got maybe an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes once I get there before sunset. I'm not even sure we're going to pull the van out today, but I want to make sure that I can try to get the tires freed up and just see what we're dealing with. He said he was playing around with it, kind of cleaning it up. He was already cleaning off the windshield because we'll need to be able to see it. It's got 10 million years of moss on it if you guys saw it there. He said the back drums were already free, which is a miracle in itself. That's going to save us a lot of time because for the fronts, all I really got to do is pull the calipers off or just see if they'll spin. I'll just take a pry bar to them and see if they'll spin. I've got a set of tires in the back because I didn't have any. Those are the original wheels and tires from Blue Van, the 90. I think that's what this is going to rock. Those are brand new. That's brand new rubber on those. We're going to try pull the van out. It's in a weird spot trying to get it out down to the road where the truck and trailer will be. But we'll see. I've got the tripod with me. Hopefully I can get some filming done. Otherwise, we've got ourselves it's a project, I'll tell you that much. It's more typical of what I bring home. So I'll see you guys there. Well, here we are. I don't know if there's enough of a path to get this thing out of here yet, but we're here. So he loaned me a wheelbarrow, which is nice, but you know. Oh yeah, she's full. Wheelbarrow load number 3. Truck's like over there somewhere. And we're all the way back there. This was helpful. This saves me some time. Alright, it's 3:31 p.m. Hour and 20 before sunset. Here's what we're dealing with. Looks like there was one free drum. That one is not free, but it's wedged on this block. But this one is free. These are off the ground. I don't think they'll take much to unstick, but you never know. I didn't bring a shovel, which was not smart. But we can just pop these calipers off, comes to shove. And I don't think we have any keys. It's full of stuff, which is my favorite always. 84,000. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to punch this ignition out, I think. In fact, I think it's more full of stuff than it was. Funny. Miracle.
Yeah, it's probably good that they over that.
Oh, yeah. That's insane that those spin. Knock the rust out. Those are the ones, if they're stuck, they're hard. The front ones are no big deal at all.
Oh, yeah, they're horrible. The wind coming and the pins come out of the brake shoes.
That's a miracle. already looks better with 2 tires on it. So for starters, I'm going to get down here and see if I can get the transmission in neutral. There we go, gotcha. Okay, so park, reverse, neutral. Tell us if that'll spin. Yes. Free as can be. Oh. Ain't never seen that before. Oh, that's one way to free it up. That is some crazy behavior right there. Fixed. Oh, that one's definitely free now. Give them the rotors loose. Already looks better on four wheels. This way. All right, that's a huge milestone. It's on four wheels, and they actually look good on this. If they were purple, they'd be mint, so you got some ideas going there. But all four tires roll, transmission's in neutral. The thing we got to deal with, I think, is the steering wheel lock, because we don't have a key. Those are empty, so those won't work. Yep. Are we surprised? No. But there we go. Get that out of the way. That CB antenna. That's awesome. We gotta do some rooting. Maybe we can find keys. I don't know. Oh, look at the seat frame is rotted out. Oh, that's good. Keys, 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 please. One key. I ask for one key. I don't see it. Oh, wait. No. Oh, hey. I just found it. So, we got this with the 4 hubcaps. What are the odds? Goes up there. Yeah, steering wheel's locked. Keys, keys, keys. I don't see any keys. Maybe they're up here? No. Not too good. Are they up here? Doubt it. Nope, not on the seat. Keys. Because otherwise we're going to have to punch the ignition out of it. That's what I wanted. I think I'm going to have to do. If I can't find any keys. But try get some of this out of the way. Is this asbestos? I have no idea. Bet you it is. Okay, at least we can get in here now. Oh, those are like gasket kits for a transmission. Yeah, look at that. It's a whole rebuild kit for something. I don't see any keys. Kenwood stereo. Okay, well, ignition punch out time, huh? Oh boy. Got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I can't even believe I put this away now back here.
Yeah, you put it pretty freaking far away. Oh, well, that's how you steal it. I'd have been in jail by now.
Yeah.
So new game plan, hopefully. There's the van right here. And we're supposed to go all the way out this way and loop back around. Well, the neighbor's got a road right here. And the guy I'm buying it from, he's up there talking to the neighbor now. Hopefully, he'll be fine with us just pulling it out here, loading the trailer up here, and just getting on out of here. Hopefully. We got a nice path here where we can kind of sneak it around. There's a nice turnaround there, you know, for the trailer. But right now I'm limbing right now, just kind of clearing a little bit of a path. We just moved this wood pile and everything, kind of open this up. So, oh, and there goes the guy right there. Hopefully he must have not been home. That's funny. Anyway, I just gonna get working. It's almost dark, so hopefully we can get it out of here tonight. I'm in the driver's seat. He's driving my truck. He's going forward. I'm going backwards. So, good luck to me. Well, here we go. We got it pulled out. There she sits. I think the worst part is it's downhill right now, but I don't know what I want to do about it. But there she is. She's out. She's on the road. Well, a road, and she's free. I don't know, do I want to pull it up further? I could. That'd probably be smart. Well, let me get the trailer turned around first. Well, here we are. One of the more sketchier loading. The trailer is like this, and it's downhill. And obviously we got no park, no brakes, nothing. I got two wood chocks here. We're kind of just back and forth here. We're on a ratchet strap here with its hook there and the chains there. Anyway, the idea is just to keep it from coming off the trailer. I got the trailer jacked up so it's up higher. It's almost level right now. Now the good thing is the catalytic converter and the exhaust is gone, so we got nothing to catch here. But it's going up. He did unload some of the good stuff. All I got left was the insulation, a tire, and an old chair. But we're making it. So yeah, see, I just moved the blocks forward, and we just keep them on going. Anyway, I'll let you know when we're done here. You know, I'll probably put you on the tripod for a little bit here. Gotta catch some, right? This is cool. It's downhill now, so this is gonna be sketchy. Inching it forward here. Oh, this is some sketchy That would be the prior owner. You hear that exhaust? It's a little cold. I think we're gonna have this. Okay. She's good. Let's get this girl strapped down. Nice having a working cargo light. There she is. She's on the trailer. She's saved. I gotta remember to roll the windows up before I leave. But she's saved. I'm gonna shut the camera off, get her strapped up, and get the hell out of here. All right, we're on the move. She's on the trailer. Everything's good to go. Strapped down. I had to put a ratchet strap over the hood because the hood latch is broke, but the little safety latch is still engaged. All right, I just stopped, check all the straps and stuff. Everything seems to look good. My truck is definitely, I think I'm losing the water pump because it's a spray and oil and stuff, but the van's pretty good. Everything's staying together. I didn't have to tighten anything aside the strap for this, but about an hour from home now, I think, give or take, but she looks good with 4 tires. I like those wheels on it. I got me some double shot and a sandwich, well, a pie. Look at that unit right there. I like it. I like it, I think. Status update, that pie I bought, that strawberries and cream, that thing is as hard as a hockey puck. I didn't look at the date because I can't see it, but well, it's bird food now. So that was a great waste of money. RIP, the Starbucks double shots are fine though. Those don't go bad. Oh, you know, I'll just starve all the way home. I'm only like 50 minutes from home. It's 7:50 p.m. Truck's hanging in there, making all sorts of creaky noises as she does. I don't know. This truck kind of scares me. So, you know, I'll see you at home. I love that CB antenna. That thing's freaking cool. Hopefully the rest of it's in there. It's got that Kenwood system, I think, so maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But this thing is awesome. I love the look of this van. Well, here we are. Truck made it home. I think we're leaking. It's on all the tire wells. It's yeah, I think we's be leaking something. Here we are in the timeline. We're currently, what I was doing, sorry focus, was I just drained the fuel tank on the 84 Minivan van, and as you can see, the jack is under it, and there's 2 jack stands on the axles. I was supposed to pop the fuel sender out. That's what I was in the middle of doing when I got the phone call at about 1:30 today, that this might be ready to drag out of there. And even at that point, with the day, I wasn't expecting to drag that home today. It just kind of worked out that way, which is good. I don't have to drive the hour and 45 minutes back up to Big Lake where this was. This was up in Big Lake, Minnesota. If anybody, you guys up there, Monticello, Buffalo, all that area. I swear I hit every stoplight going up that way too, through Monticello and Big Lake. But we're home. It's here. I made it. I got some work to do yet. I got to get this off the trailer because Dad needs the truck tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'm going to look at this leak. It's not overheating. It's not losing oil. I don't know. I got to look at what is going on in here. But it's just spraying. I'd like to think it's the water pump. But something down there is leaking. Look at it. It's all just wet. But I'm also looking at the water pump here, and I don't really see where it's leaking out of the water pump. I don't even know what kind of fluid it is. I can't really tell. Because the coolant's green and it looks kind of brown. Yeah, look at it all down there on that passenger axle. See it? I don't know what's going on. Look, oh, it's just soaked. Is it oil? Oh, it might be trans fluid. I wonder if the cooler line is leaking off of something here. Yeah, look at it. It's dripping. I think it's trans fluid. Or oil. It looks kind of reddish where I see the dripping. I don't know. It's trans fluid or oil, which is not good. No bueno. That might kill the truck for Dad tomorrow. Well, we made it home. That's good, I guess, but that's not good. Where is that coming from? It's getting flung around by the fan. Well, as you can see, truck die, as it always seems to happen. No matter what I own, the truck barely makes it home, and it just has some sort of catastrophic failure. The 90 did that over and over, and now this one seems to be doing it. Multiple times. We lost wheel bearings, we lost brakes. Well, we didn't lose brakes, but we ground the brakes down when we drug that thing home. And now we're leaking oil massively. I'm gonna shut it off here because I'm gonna unload the truck, and then I'll check fluids before I fire it back up to move everything. We'll just leave those on. Yeah, so we're home. We made it. Here is our lovely new vehicle. It survived the, so I took the hood strap off not too far from home. What happens is the suspension's shot, so when I go over bumps, it squeezes and drops the, it drops the ratchet strap. So I just kind of, well, it made it, so, you know, I mean, it is what it is, right? This survived. I'm sure people saw this when I was going down the road, going over these bumps. Everything is still in here. That we get to keep all the junk, of course, right? I gotta figure out where I want to hide this thing for now. Yeah, beautiful. It's got an overhead console in it. Did you see that? This must be an LE or something, because it's got tack and everything. Do we know if it was an LE or an SE? I should have the Carfax actually. Yeah, it just says Plymouth Voyager on it because it's got the 2.5. That's weird. With an overhead console. Somebody ordered that because it's low spec, but it has overhead console. That's unique, actually, kind of. I don't know. We got a bunch of ruined trans rebuild kits here. I'll have to dig through what those are. That's about the only. Well, there's some stuff up front there, but all the good stuff. There was 2 Kragers in there. That was probably the big find, and he had some miscellaneous older car stuff. There was a 49 Ford fender in here. He wanted that for sure. He left me with all the crappy asbestos particle board, so you know that's good, right? There's a tin can up here that's got a bunch of stuff in it too. I can't wait to look through some of that. So we got lots of goodies in here yet. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to work on this thing. But I got to work on that, and I got to work on this. This should be sold by the time this video comes out. I've been meaning to get rid of Carry 2.0, not get rid of, pass Carry 2.0 on down the road because I don't have a use for it or a need. And I've got too many. This isn't mine, that's Dad's. Those are Dad's. So those stay around. There's the 2 winter vehicles, Blondie and the 05 Town & Country. And I've got my Saturn over there. I've been doing some rust repair on. I don't have the room for Carry 2.0. And then Carry 2.0 is currently leaking oil. It blew one of those cam oil seals or something. I got to tear that apart. Otherwise, it would be gone by now. But I can't sell it like that. Anyway, rambling over. There it is. This thing's awesome. It's got some cool stuff. That cool custom roof rack, that CB antenna. This thing is a sweet ride. And the guy that had it, which who actually owned it and drove it before, it wasn't the guy I bought it from. Unfortunately, I think passed away from MS probably 15, 20 years ago now. Not long after I think this was, he sold it to Dan because it blew a head gasket and he couldn't really drive it, I guess. I don't know. That's the story I get. And Dan saved it from the scrapyard, which is great. So, and here we are now. He was going to part it out, and I actually came to buy the doors off of it. And instead, for an extra $100, I came to get the 3 doors because they don't have rust on them for $200. And I ended up leaving with the whole van for $300. I think I did okay. He did get the catalytic converter. He says he didn't cut it off, so it may have been cut off by the time it got to him. But I don't know. That actually sounds empty. Wouldn't that be nice? Look how nice and clean the tank is. Like, it's not rusty. Hopefully there's no hole drilled in it. That brake line snapped, I think just from moving it, as you can see. Had fluid in the line. But somebody's been on the rear, so it's probably had rear wheel cylinders done. I am not doing this walk around now. I'll do this walk around tomorrow. I don't see any holes in the tank, though. So maybe we get a good tank that was drained. Wild. Well, that ought to do it for now. Like I said, my dad was supposed to need this tomorrow morning, and he's already asleep, so I can't really tell him. So hopefully he'll get the picture. It was this time yesterday that we were just wheelbarrowing those tires over to this 1990 Plymouth Voyager. And as you can see, here we are today at home. String Bean has graciously sacrificed her climate controlled, by that I mean tarp shed, so this thing can have a spot in the driveway. We haven't really looked at it all that close. I haven't taken a deep dive into it, although I have looked at it. And there's things I noticed, there's things I haven't noticed yet, and there's things I'm noticing just now. I think I've noticed that this is still here because somebody graciously put these 3 screws in it. What I just noticed right now is it's got all 4 license plate screws still in it. Like somebody was thinking on coming back to it at some point. Isn't that cool? So, do we go? Yeah, I think we go zoom out. So what we have here is a 1990 Plymouth Voyager. It's not an SC, it's not an LE, it's nothing fancy like that. It's just a Plymouth Voyager. Although, it does have some cool options, cool custom bits. Let's discuss some of that. This, I cannot believe, hung on the ride home. I'm noticing that it's connected to pretty well nothing. It's got these aftermarket mud flaps. Does it got all 4? We've got 2 of 4. Did we have 4 before? Somebody editing me, roll back the footage, see if we had those or not. All right, that's a huge milestone, because it would suck that we lost them. But it's fine. So this van was sitting, as far as I can tell, 2006, 2007. It's been sitting so for like 19, 20 years now. The last person that owned it and drove it, they were in a band of some sort, I guess, is what I was told. And I think they had MS or something, and medical complications, and they have since passed away, unfortunately. However, they sold this van to the guy I bought it from. The guy I bought it from kind of wheels and deals with cars and scrap metal and all kinds of stuff, as you could see. And he sold it to that guy. It had a bad head gasket. I guess that's why it was parked. Bad head gasket, allegedly. We'll see how that goes. It's got some rust in it. It's not perfect. It's purple. It's the maroon color. Same color as Barry the 93, I think. Roughly. We'll see under this green moss. It's got these really cool stickers on it. Make music, like an American flag. I don't know what it says. What does that say? United we stand. And then, what does that say? WVALAM 800. So that's cool. It's got this cool custom roof rack on it. Really, really nice one. I think this might be something kind of similar to what Blueberry the 91 had. Not quite, but similar. That is cool. That is a CB antenna. I haven't looked really close to see if all the CB stuff is there, but that would be awesome if it was. On it are these Douglas 195/70R14s and the rims that were originally on Blue Van. I really like how this van looks with those wheels and the center caps in it. If we get some trim rings on it and we paint them either like a silver or a purple maroon color, that would be awesome. Or we could paint them gold like this double pinstripe that it has going across it. Isn't that neat? It's got the pull-up auto fuel door. You can't pull it open. It's got the string fuel door. That's optional, I believe. So it's weird. It's got some options. It's got the black and chrome door handles. I think that they pretty well all have. The front bumper, it's got the steel chrome bumpers, which are my favorite, is bent upward. They hit something here, and this is all busted loose too, probably related to that. It is a Plymouth, as you can see. It's got some sort of bungee strap doing something here, and it's got these little clips on it like somebody had a bra over top of it. We're missing the Pentastar here. We're missing one little cover on the wiper piece there. And, well, yeah, that's this side. Swing over to the passenger side here. Pretty much the same story. The doors are really clean. That's originally what got me led onto this van, is I was looking for clean doors for Blue Van for eventually the rust repair. And I was supposed to have paid $200 for this door, that door which ended up having a little rust, in the driver door. The front two doors are perfect. That door was supposed to be perfect. It's not, but that's okay. We ended up buying the whole van for $300. It's got some rust in it. It's not perfect. It's not that bad. If we take a look underneath here, the rails are all present. The exhaust is missing, as you can tell. Somebody got the cat. Look at the fuel tank, how clean that is. And if I remember, it sounded pretty empty. Does that sound empty or does that sound full? I don't know. It doesn't sound too bad. All the important bits, are not rusty at all. There's paint underneath. The car's not that bad for a Minnesota vehicle. Actually, I got to look at the Carfax. I don't think it was a Minnesota vehicle its whole life. I think it got auctioned. If you look in here, these all rusted out because I see mice nests on both sides. Fortunately, that taillight's busted out of it. It does have a rear wiper and sprayer. That's cool. It looks like it had some sort of brackets here, like maybe it had a hitch. See these? I don't know what it had going on here. A little bit of rust up here on the rail, not terrible. The leaf springs bolt up are good. That's the important part. The rear brake lines, if you look here, somebody has worked on them because they've been replaced. So I bet you it's got replacement wheel cylinders. And speaking of things that have been worked on, I noticed this yesterday while I was loading it. See that right there? That is probably a 15mm half-inch socket sitting there on the fuel tank strap. So somebody's been in there before or attempted to be in there. I see acorns sitting up there, meaning something's above there. Otherwise, all these other brake lines are original. That one's broke. That's about it for back here so far. The hatch, the lock doesn't work. A little bit of rust in the hatch lip. Nothing terrible. The hatch is straight. There's no dents in this thing. Not too many. I think the dent I noticed was right here, which was probably what contributed to this. Did this happen before it was parked? Maybe. Did it happen after? possibly. Hard to say. Otherwise, like, it's straight. Like, the van is straight. Aside from that and the bumper, I guess. And anything we can't see underneath 20 odd years of moss and other growth. This is going to be a fun one to pressure wash, though, with all this stuff, which hopefully I want to get to today, but we'll do this walkthrough quick first. Finish this up anyway. So that brings us to the interior of this van. We pop open the interior on this beautiful van. It's supposed to have 195, 75, 14s. It was manufactured in November of 1989. This thing has manual locks, manual windows. It does have rear wiper, we talked about, rear defrost, electric trunk, and it does have the weird fuel door, optional seat frame delete. Yeah, and it does have overhead console. It's got cruise control. And if we step up here, it's got this kind of cool, almost 90, 91 style steering wheel. Whereas in 91, this would have the cruise controls up on here. It does not have it here because it's a 90. It does have the full instrument panel, and it is showing 84,777 miles, and I believe that to be original. We look here, look at the pedals, how clean they are. Otherwise, we have the Plymouth emblem up there, the Pentastar emblem. There's the rear view mirror. The windshield is cracked, unfortunately. The headliner is shot. The front two seats look to be in good shape, aside from the fact they're dirty, like they're not wore out, which further proves that it's low mile. We have two of the original Plymouth hubcaps here, which I also think would look really good on this. And then we've got two of these, they're Mitsubishi hubcaps, I guess. One of them is, and then, I don't know. So these, I think I'm going to track down two more of those, because I think these will look really good on it. Even though I was talking about what I was talking about here for those, I think those fit the bill really, really well too. We'll see. Does it have, what kind of sun visors does it have? It has the cheapy sun visors, but it does have the lights in them. So they're not, maybe they are the good ones. I see a screw in here, that's nice. Mouse chew on this door panel, unfortunately. Oh, it does have power locks. It's got power locks. Cool, it's got power locks. If we get back on the department here, see that calendar says November of 2007, Monticello, Minnesota, about where it was at. So I'd say it's been off the road since November of 2007, because the last thing got ripped off was October 2007. So that's pretty definitive when it got parked. And over here we've got a really nice aftermarket Kenwood cassette stereo. Hopefully that works. That would be awesome. Got this little cool snake guy. That's pretty cool. It looks like there's some bulbs, some random like hood tag, like thumb tags, which are probably not for the headliner. I don't really see any in the headliner. Oh yes, I do. Maybe I do. Those are probably for the headliner. There's some random bits of jewelry, which I'm assuming are fake, but I will look through them, I guess. A bunch of transmission kits for who knows what. I don't know. I guess I'll figure out what they're for. We'll take these apart carefully and figure out whether they're overall kits, Napa overhaul kits for something. Dash is, it's present. We had to punch out the ignition because we don't have keys. I managed to save the steering column, which is good. We do not have any back seats. We just have all this. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's got this thing on it for the seatbelt. That's interesting. Yeah. If we pop the hood here, which it should already be popped because that doesn't work actually. Swing on over to this. Up under the hood here, we have a Chrysler 2.5 liter inline 4 that I guess has a bad head gasket. Now if we look at it here, it looks like it's got 4 brand new spark plugs in it. It's got an aftermarket cooler hose, or yeah, I'm sure that's aftermarket. It's got aftermarket clamps on it. It's got a motor rad cap on it, so it's probably an aftermarket radiator, if I had to guess. Original cooling fan based on how that looks. Battery's missing. We have this brake pad in here I threw in here because it fell apart on me when we unseized the brakes. We've got washer fluid. That's score right there. That's money. Is that coil pack original or not coil pack? Coil. I can't tell if that's original or not. I don't see a Mopar writing on it, so maybe not. It does have air conditioning. The belts are all on it still. They have not moved in a very long time. I don't know if this engine spins. I don't know if it's seized. I don't know anything about it. I did see the power steering was leaking after we were manually turning the wheel, which that happens. This is TBI with, it looks like it's got EGR. This one has EGR on it. All those fuel lines look original and shot. Well, are those original based on those clamps? I don't think those are original. So maybe something's been done with that TBI at some point. Possible. The rubber's shot anyway. They've got these clamps on. Are these original or not? This clamp, I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. They're fuel rated clamps, which is good. But they're not in good shape. Vacuum lines look like they're present. I don't see any like mice chews on the wiring, which is good because I know they were here. Yeah, like this all looks good. It is a 3-speed automatic transmission. Let's check fluids. Ooh, milk. And rust. It's way over full. So they probably left the milky oil in it. It's milky and it's got rust on the divot stick. So hopefully it's coolant and not water. If it was water, we're not in good shape. If it was coolant, that's kind of anti-corrosive. It's probably better. That doesn't look good. So blown head gasket confirmed. That motor will not run. That's not good. That, well, we'll have to pull it apart. That is probably seized really bad. Great. Yeah, great. That's ooh, yummies. Now here's the thing, that's kind of an oil baffle. It's at the very top. Moisture will go up there first, but I think this thing was parked full of water, and it's not gonna look good for this thing. We'll see though. You know I'll try. Let's go to the transmission. Maybe the only good mechanical bit in here. It's over full and it looks bright red. And it smells good. It smells like ATF. That's a good sign. So the transmission is probably good. The engine, probably not. Power steering. Way over full, which is why it leaked. Because we pushed it all out of the rack, I bet. And it's actually power steering fluid. Good. Brakes, I thought we checked. And I believe they're empty. Yeah, they're empty. It's kind of goopy looking in there. We know the brake lines are bad. Washer fluid, we can see. How about coolant? How does this crap look? Does it have any in it? Can I get this cap off? Yes. Barnacles, and it's dry. Overflow is empty. Well, there's a little bit at the bottom. So, yep, that's all telltale signs that it is blown head gasket. Who threw plugs at this? It's got a mile guard oil filter on it, MO3614. That makes sense. That is a world-class remanufactured alternator. That's probably seized, I'm sure. So it's got a reman alternator on it. It's been tuned up. It's been taken care of. This fan is shot. The AC fan is bad. The coolant fan is stiff, but it's present. Plastic fins. Those are, I'm sure those will last. Underneath the car, the van, the thing. Yeah, look, you can see this is pulled out. So we'll have to push this in and fix that. The transmission doesn't look like it leaks. That's good. Not really anyway. The engine doesn't look like it leaks, but maybe it would have been better if it did. It doesn't look super, like, I don't see anything hit really hard under here. The suspension looks good from what I can tell. The brakes looked like they had meat on them. The rotors looked decent for what they were. I want to look inside here, and let's take a look and see what kind of goodness was left for us. So it's got 2 clips left. It must have had 4, apparently, but it does not anymore. Oh, that's a good sign. They, I don't know what just broke or let go. How does this thing work? I don't know. I might have just broke a tab down there. Whatever, it's fine. That is the air filter. That was the air filter. This engine is. It's not looking good. Okay, well, good luck, little buddy. Alright, anybody got a 2.5 for sale? 3.3 swap, anybody? Oh boy. Only the finest $300 van you can buy. Forget about 6, 7. We have 5. I'm sorry, I'm too old for that. I apologize. Do we want to try pop the fuel door? There's no way this works, right? We'll have to pull the emergency one, I think, because that is probably seized. This door must have been left open for a while at some point. Yeah, that's not good. We'll pop the hatch and we'll see if we can get that to pop. And here we are on the back hatch, and it's full of stuff and crap and junk. I thought, yeah, see it right here? Fuel door release. Please work. It did not. Well, I gave that a good tug, and here's how that went. There's probably a mouse nest in there, and it probably rotted it. So that's good. This has got cup holders back here. This is nice. No drawers or anything, like they don't close, but they're there. Lots of screws and stuff. Interior pieces. I don't know, all kinds of good stuff. What I just noticed though, this door and this fender kind of looks shinier than the rest of the car, like more polished. Look at this. The pinstripe stops right here. Maybe this was wrecked. Because maybe this has been repainted here, this hood and this or this door and this fender, because they didn't put the pinstripe back. Any evidence of this? That or they took a door off another car. I don't know. I don't see a paint line really. What's that? Is that more red or is that just chipping of this paint? Nah, I think it's just chipping on this paint. Huh. Something might have been done here. Anyway, that I think is good enough for the walk around that we're gonna do on this van right now. I'm gonna get it pulled up front, off the trailer, into a spot, and we're gonna attempt to pressure wash it before the snowstorm comes and freezes everything. So it will leave this thing wet, and then it will freeze and everything will never open again. But that's what we're gonna do. Let's get this thing off the trailer and dive in and get this thing cleaned up for starters. And then we'll start looking at that engine and how hopeless it probably is. That engine is probably junk. I mean, it was junk, that's why it was parked, but it's probably not revivable. You're gonna find out.